How those players made it through the sweltering heat in Dallas, Texas is still very much a mystery to me because it was very hot. Guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I'm here to give my review for the second round of matches from Group B of the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. So grab a snack and a glass or cup or bottle of your favorite beverage. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. For the first round of matches in Group B, we had Costa Rica defeating Nicaragua 4-0, while Haiti came from behind to defeat Bermuda 2-1. In the match day 2 fixtures, both Haiti and Nicaragua were winners again. For Haiti, they defeated Nicaragua 2-0, while for Costa Rica, they defeated Bermuda 2-1. And after two group matches, Costa Rica sit on top the table with 6 points, Haiti second with 6 points, and both teams have officially qualified for the quarterfinals. While for third place Bermuda and fourth place Nicaragua, who are yet to pick up a point, are definitely out of the competition. So let's talk about these two games, but let's start with the Nicaragua versus Haiti fixture. Remember, Nicaragua came into this game after an embarrassing loss to neighbors Costa Rica and needed a big performance to stay in the tournament. Haiti, off the back of a come-from-behind win versus Bermuda, were in the driving seat and they did came out victors in the end. That was the 8th meeting between Nicaragua and Haiti, with Haiti winning 5, Nicaragua winning 1, and 2 games ending in draws. These two teams have history, and when I say history, I mean the 2017 Gold Cup qualifiers. In the home leg, Haiti defeated Nicaragua 3-1, but in the second leg, when they traveled to the Central American nation, they lost the match 3-0, and they lost the match in the final 5 minutes of the game when Juan Barrera scored a hat-trick. That's unbelievable, right? But it did happen. Haiti went on to miss the 2017 Gold Cup, while Nicaragua did take part in the tournament and got booted out in the group stage. Fun fact for you guys, fun fact. Nicaragua are yet to register a single win at the CONCACAF Gold Cup, and they have been outscored 21-2. As for lineups, Henry Duarte chose to play a 4-1-4-1 formation, and he made quite a few changes to the team that embarrassingly lost to Costa Rica. And one of those changes was his goalkeeping position. He brought in goalkeeper Maradiaga. We had Quijano, Lopez, Copete, and Rosas at the back. Ahead of them, we saw Serapio. On the wings, there was that man Juan Barrera and Byron Bonilla, who tormented the Haitian defenders. In the midfield, we had Punyan and Cadena, and up top, the lone man Jorge Bentancur. Off the bench, we saw Galeano, Flores, and the half-Greek Gekufas. For Marc Colat and Haiti, he played a 4-4-2 formation with Johnny Placide in goal. We had Arcos at right back, who had a torrid time, Jean-Baptiste, Geffraud, and Gourrier as the defenders. Further ahead, we had Heravo and Alcius in the midfield. On the wings, we had Sabat and Derek Etienne, who played in the game when Haiti did lose 3-0 versus Nicaragua. Up top, we had Dawkins Nazon and Francis Perrot. Off the bench, we saw Christian Cantave and Desire. On a very hot day in Texas, the game started out as an even contest. For the first 15 minutes or so, there were no clear chances by both teams, but Nicaragua were looking the more threatening of the two. Byron Bonilla was targeted by the Haitian defenders, and we saw Arcos picked up an early yellow card in the game. The first chance came to Nicaragua, but it was well dealt with by the Haitian defenders. And then, completely against the run of play, Haiti scored when Dawkins Nazon held his head up, passed the ball nicely to Sabah, who saw a gap and took the opportunity, and the ball was deflected off the Nicaraguan defender and it beat the goalkeeper at his near post. I don't think a goalkeeper should get beaten at his near post regardless to if the ball deflects. He has to work on his positioning. So it was 1-0 to Haiti. They got the goal they needed. After winning the match versus Bermuda, Haiti were in the front seat, and from then on they would have to pace themselves in order to keep that lead, because you have the first goal. It doesn't make sense you do something stupid, give up the lead, and put your 2019 Gold Cup campaign in a spot of bother. And Haiti almost did the opposite when Arcos fouled Bonilla once again, and he got a stern warning from the referee. He was lucky not to be sent off with a second yellow, and it would have spelled disaster for Haiti because Nicaragua were playing good football. They were playing well, although they lacked the creativity and the end product in their final third of the field. Nicaragua had another chance from a corner routine, but the header was put wide. And because they weren't clinical enough when they had their chances, Haiti punished them once again. Haiti attacked on the left-hand side. It was Dawkins Nazon passing the ball to Derek Etienne, who ran into the box, kept his composure. He was very patient, and when he saw an opening, he shoot and the ball deflected and once again went past the goalkeeper. Talk about being very unlucky. Haiti was 2-0 up 33 minutes into the game. That goal was credited as an own goal to Rosas. At that point, I began to ask the question of whether Haiti should be up 2-0 at that point in the game, because Nicaragua were playing a really good football. The only thing is they have no one potent up top. Throughout the remainder of the first half, it was Nicaragua who had the bulk of the possession, but they somehow failed to put together anything dangerous enough to test this Haitian defense. They had another free kick and they had another chance, but Bonilla's shot went wide. Nicaragua looked much better throughout the first half, but when Haiti ventured forward, they were more clinical. They took their chances and they went back and defended well. At halftime, it was 2-0 to Haiti, and common sense would tell you come back in the second half and just protect that 2-0 lead, and Haiti did just that. Nicaragua came out for the second half and they looked very spirited. They carved out a few more chances, but yet again they weren't troubling the Haitian goalkeeper. Haiti almost scored a third in the 58th minute when they had a double chance. It was Perrot and Nazon buzzing for Haiti, and we almost saw a spectacular goal when a back heel almost ended up past the goalkeeper, but it was cleared off the line by the Nicaraguan defender. For the remainder of the game, Haiti looked quite comfortable. They soaked up Nicaragua's pressure very well, and they did a very good job keeping them scoreless because Nicaragua had the bulk of the possession. Before the halftime whistle, there was a little horseplay between Byron Bonilla and Derek Etienne. The referee had to come over and separate the two, but it ended well because none of these players was sent off, but it could have spelled disaster for any one of the two wingers. It was a feisty contest. It was a hot day. Tensions were expected to boil over at some point. Haiti almost made it 3 in the dying embers of the game, but the Nicaraguan goalkeeper came up with another big save. The game ended 2-0 for Haiti as they booked a place in the quarterfinal of the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup, and Nicaragua officially knocked out. And they have to pay the price for not being clinical enough because they had numerous occasions to punish this Haitian team. But all in all, I think Haiti took the right approach. They scored 2 goals in the first half, they came back in the second half, and they kept what they have. They weren't overly adventurous, they didn't overcommit players forward, they defended well, and they picked up 3 points. As for stats in the game, Nicaragua had 11 shots at goal with 3 on target, 71% of the possession, 445 passes with an 83% pass completion. They committed 14 fouls. As for Haiti, they had 9 shots at goal with 4 on target, compared to the 20 plus shots at goal when they played Bermuda. So they weren't so attacking, but when they went forward, they came up with the goods. Haiti only had a 29% of the possession, had 194 passes, 61% pass accuracy, 21 fouls, 4 yellow cards shown to them compared to the 2 yellow cards shown to Nicaragua. It was a feisty clash. It was high octane stuff in the Dallas, Texas heat. But Haiti, despite being on the back foot for majority of the game, came out victors in the end. For Nicaragua, they will play Bermuda Monday the 24th of June, while for Haiti, they will face Costa Rica on the same exact date. That will prove to be their sternest test in the group phase of this tournament. But both teams are already through to the quarterfinals, so they might want to rotate their 11s, or maybe not, because whoever wins this group may avoid Mexico. So you want to win this group and end up playing Canada, right? And I say Canada, but Canada aren't guaranteed a place in the quarterfinals because they only have 3 points and they have 1 match left against Cuba. So anything could happen, but right now I'm assuming it would be Canada to take that second place spot in Group A. Costa Rica versus Bermuda. Remember, Costa Rica defeated Nicaragua 4-0 in their first fixture, while Bermuda gave up an early lead and lost to Haiti 2-1. Coming into this match, they needed a win. Costa Rica, a draw would have been good for them to go into their final match versus Haiti, but they meant business and they end up winning the game 2-1. This was the first meeting between Costa Rica and Bermuda, and it's not surprising. It's not surprising because a lot of people don't even know anything about Bermuda. They don't even know Bermuda is actually a country. And I'm not even joking about that. During this game, I found out the reason why Keylor Navas isn't at the 2019 Gold Cup, and it's because he has been opting out of selection for Costa Rica. Seems like the tournament is too small for him. He's a Real Madrid player, and after the season ended, he just wanted to go on vacation with his family, take a little bit of break, deal with whatever is going on with him in terms of him leaving Real Madrid or whether he's staying or where he will end up, and so forth and so on. He is the crown jewel of Costa Rica, so I think he can afford to do that. They're not gonna chastise him too much for that. The man can take some time off, right? And with him taking time off, it will give opportunity for Costa Rica's backup keepers. And if I was a backup keeper in Costa Rica, I wish Keylor Navas could just retire from the national team so that I can play. Seriously. As for lineups, Gustavo Matosas played a 4-4-2 formation with Moreira in goal, Gamboa, Waston, Duarte, and Oviedo at the back. Further up, we had Cruz and Borges in the middle, Joel Campbell and Elias Aguilar on the wings. Up top, we had Myron George and Jonathan McDonald. Off the bench, we saw Matarrita, the captain Brian Ruiz, and Christian Bolaños. For Kyle Lightburn and Bermuda, he played a 4-2-3-1 formation with Eve in goal, who was a very busy man throughout the game. Brangman, Levrock the captain, who is a very fiery character, Batha and Harvey at the back. Above them we had Butterfield and Bascom, and further up we had Lewis Clemens and Lambe. The lone man up top was Naki Wells. He scored Bermuda's only goal of the game. Off the bench came Smith, Donowa, and Ming. Bermuda had a very early chance through Naki Wells, but he was unable to take that opportunity. Costa Rica was on the back foot very early on in the game. Around the 10th minute mark, the game was in the balance, but Bermuda looked the most spirited of the two teams. Around the 16th minute mark, Bermuda had another glimpse at goal, but Clemens hit the side netting. And against the run of play, the former Arsenal man Joel Campbell sent a shot from distance that deflected off the head of the defender and forced a big save out of Eve, and the score was still level. Bermuda carved out another great chance. This time it was Reggie Lambe in a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper, but he hit it straight to Moreira, who pulled off an easy save. It's fair to say that the Costa Rican defense was looking quite shaky and suspect when Bermuda put them to the test. They allowed Bermuda to get behind on too many occasions. With all 22 players on the field soaking wet, the game was being played at a high intensity, very fast paced and very physical. Costa Rica began to play themselves more in the game. They had a chance saved in the 27th minute from a header, and with them teasing, the breakthrough came in the 30th minute. It came from a corner when a beautiful delivery met the head of the Costa Rican player, who was empty at the far post. He headed towards goal, the goalkeeper saved, but he parried the ball straight into the path of Myron George, who then nutmegged the goalkeeper to get his first international goal for Costa Rica and put them in the lead. At that point, with Bermuda conceding, Kyle Lightburn and his men would have been ruined the fact that they failed to take their many chances. Costa Rica then had two other great chances to score, but the goalkeeper Eve was equal to the task, and just before the halftime break, Naki Wells had a brilliant chance to bring Bermuda even, but he put the ball over the net, which was the story of Bermuda's match. They failed to be clinical in their attacking third of the field. They created the chances, they got in behind, but their end product was poor. And it's fair to say Costa Rica did not defend so well in the first half at all. Coming back for the second half, Brian Ruiz was brought in to strengthen the midfield, and he did just so. Costa Rica started the second half very brightly. They forced an early save out the goalkeeper, and then they made it 2. It was Brian Oviedo on the left linking up with Elias Aguilar, who had run into space and not picked up by the Bermudan defenders. He got the ball, settled himself, and took a really nice shot with his left and beat the keeper at his far post. He was not closed down quickly enough. The Bermudan defenders have to feel guilty of not doing so, and the keeper, how are you getting beaten at your far post like that his positioning have to come under serious questioning. Just after Costa Rica went 2-0 up, Bermuda needed to reply, and they did so. First, it was a powerful shot saved by the Costa Rican goalkeeper, and the resulting corner ended up earning Bermuda a penalty. And it's fair to say it was indeed a penalty. No VAR is being used at the CONCACAF Gold Cup, and the referee pointed straight to the spot. It's not like the Copa America where they refer to VAR and then we as the viewers don't see what's going on and then they award or not award the penalty. This time around, it was given, there was no stoppage in play, the game continued to be fluid. Naki Wells stepped up and he dispatched the ball past the goalkeeper, and Bermuda were back in the game. At that point, I think Bermuda really deserved that goal because they continuously knocked on Costa Rica's door, and soon enough that door would have opened. The next chance came Costa Rica's way when Kendall Waston header went wide. And then immediately after that, Bermuda had 2 more chances, but they were yet again lacking the end product. From around the 65th minute going into the last 10 minutes of the game, Costa Rica looked very composed. They were determined to keep that 1-goal lead, and they kept Bermuda at bay. With Bermuda trying very hard for an equalizer, it almost came. Smith got the ball in the box. He held up play very well. He swiveled, he got a shot off, but he put it wide. And then Costa Rica almost made it 3-1 when Myron George was released. He ended up in a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper, but Mr. Eve came up with another big save. George did get another bite at it, but he hit the crossbar and the ball was dealt with by Bermuda. The game ended in favor of Costa Rica. A well-deserved win, but Bermuda will be walking away from that game ruined, not taking their chances, kicking themselves because they are officially knocked out of the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. They played well. They should walk away with their pride intact though. It's a good start. Remember, Bermuda are debutants at this tournament. This tournament was expanded and Bermuda benefited and they looked good. To be completely honest, they looked good. They would smash a lot of these Caribbean islands. Seriously. It's fair to say that it was a very valiant effort by Bermuda. 2-1 loss to Costa Rica, I predicted a blowout. So it shows that Costa Rica has a lot to work on as well. I have them as one of my favorites to win the tournament. In terms of stats, Costa Rica had 20 shots at goal with 8 on target. They had 68% of the possession, 561 passes, 86% pass accuracy. They committed 12 fouls and picked up 2 yellow cards. As for Bermuda, 13 shots at goal, 4 on target. They had 32% of the possession, 272 passes, completing 73% of those, 14 fouls and 2 yellow cards. If you have 32% of the possession and you could carve out so many chances, it means that the opposition's defense is vulnerable. So Costa Rica has to work on that. Because if you're allowing a team like Bermuda to get behind on so many occasions, what will happen when you meet, let's say, a Mexico? So with Costa Rica and Haiti on 6 points, these 2 teams will play next to see who will top the group. Remember, the winners of Group B will play the 2nd place team in Group A. So we could see Costa Rica meeting Canada, Haiti meeting Mexico. So Haiti would want to defeat Costa Rica. A draw will give Costa Rica the top spot still. So whoever meets Canada will have the highest chance of making it to the semi-final. But whoever meets this powerful Mexican team might be doomed. As for Bermuda and Nicaragua, their match is very important as well because whoever wins that game will pick up their first ever Gold Cup win. Remember, Nicaragua has never picked up any wins and Bermuda are making their debut. Right now, I think maybe the game should just end in a draw. Let them come back next time around. So guys, we have more action in Group C, the 2nd round of matches in Group C, where we have the very exciting Jamaican team taking on El Salvador. Both teams picked up wins in their opening matches versus Honduras and Curacao respectively. So for the Jamaica versus El Salvador fixture, I think Jamaica are more likely to win this game than El Salvador. But guys, you never ever know. Even though your favorites going into the game, it doesn't mean you're going to win it. Jamaica would need to apply a lot of things they did versus Honduras, and they would also want to not do a lot of things they did versus Honduras in terms of their defensive errors. They have to do better with the aerial balls as well and in set play situations. As for the Honduras versus Curacao fixture, I'm gonna go ahead and predict Honduras to defeat Curacao. I really don't know why I predicted Curacao to move on to the next round. I was being quite kind. Because they did well in that Kings Cup tournament in Thailand, I figured I underestimated them for that tournament and I wasn't gonna underestimate them again. So I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and just predict them to make it to the quarterfinals. But they disappointed in the El Salvador fixture, and I think they're gonna get beaten by Honduras again. For the Jamaica game, I did not give you a scoreline. I'm gonna say Jamaica 3, El Salvador 1, Honduras 2, Curacao 0. We will talk more about those games when I do the review later on. But guys, thank you for watching my recap of the second round matches in Group B of the 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup. And if you're new around here and you enjoy my reviews, make sure you subscribe because this channel will continue to exist even after these tournaments are over. Share the video with a friend. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, and in the comment section down below, let me know who are your favorite teams to go on to win the tournament. So thanks for watching again, and until next time, I like to say peace out, Rich Squad.